What's going on, guys? Welcome all. All right, gonna give everybody just a minute to hop in, make sure we are all set. Looks like everything's good. Video's clean, audio's bouncing. Should be all right. All right, welcome, guys. Got a few new people who jumped into this one, so welcome. Thanks for hopping in, guys. Sorry it's taken a little bit longer to fill these. I don't know what's going on. I think probably everybody's noticed it at this point. Facebook is it's a little on the glitchy side. Like I'm getting notifications that are from like 3 hours prior. Like somebody will say, paid PayPal, and like 2 hours later I get the notification. Like I've already seen it, I've liked it, but like 2 hours later my notification pops up, and that tells me that other people aren't getting the notifications. I used the add everyone tag earlier, and like Manny and I were on the phone like 2 hours later, and he's like, "Hey, your notification, like your add everyone tag, it just notified me." So, not real sure what's going on. Hopefully they get it fixed up. It's definitely slowed us down. So as soon as they get that back on track, we should be able to start closing a little bit quicker. So again, appreciate the patience as we deal with the glitchy Facebook. Let's see. No need to random off the, or no need to choose the Jet Collection boxes. I've just got the last two left. These were the two not chosen yesterday, so those are the two I got left for this one. I do have a live fill that's up. So we have the 10-box break that's up, completely independent of that 2-box break. I also have a box of Bowman Draft Jumbo, the 3 auto box. Jumbo Hobby, it's called different things. It's the Bowman Draft 3 auto. Lucas is going to grab spot 5 in this one. Let me update that list just like that. Let's see. This is for after the break. This has nothing to do with the 10-boxer. You do not have to be in the 10-boxer to participate. That is up for all. Let's see. Sorry, guys. Let me just update this real quick. I got a football break filling, and I just want to try to keep the list as updated as I can. This one just claimed a team, so just updating that real fast. There we go. All right. Corey's going to grab spot 2 in the live fill. I'll give you more details on that here. 1 second. All right, so the live fill, again, for after the break, if we're able to close it. Bowman Draft right now is selling for $650 on Blowout and Steel City. I double-checked them both. They're at $650 on both of those sites. I took that $650, divided it by 10, got $65 a spot, and did it as a 10-spot break, live fill, triple random. So 3 random teams for $65. Just like in the main break, the base paper doesn't ship. We're going to auction that off just like we do in the main break. Basically, the base paper will cover my sorter, or at least most of it. So base paper will be auctioned off just like the main break. But yeah, like I said, three random teams in a box of Bowman Draft. If you want to participate in that one, just claim your spot number. You see the list over here on the left side of the screen. So Corey grabs spot 2, Lucas grabs spot 5. Just comment in the chat with your number if you want to grab a spot. If you're watching on YouTube, you guys are also welcome to join in on this one. If you're part of the Facebook group, great, you know how to pay for your spots. If you're not, that's okay. I can walk you through it. I've got options for you as well. Even if you're not in the Facebook group, we can have you pay through the website. Easy enough. I just got to make sure I can capture your address. So but yeah, use that list there. So 1 through 10, 2 down, 5 down, the rest are wide open. If you want to claim a spot, drop it in the chat. You do not need to send payment unless we close. If we don't close it, you don't need to send. It's like 50-50. About half the time we close the breaks, half the time we don't. If it doesn't close, no worries, we tried. When we get to the end of the stream, if it's not really moved, if we're not really that close, we'll go ahead and just cut the stream and call it. If it's close, if we're like over halfway, I might keep it live for a few extra minutes. Usually, if it gets over the halfway point, it tends to go. So, but I mean, if it's not close, like I said, we'll give up on it. But we'll see if that goes. In the meantime, I dropped off shipping today for everything from last week. So we break every day, Monday through Friday. I do one of these like 8 to 12 box breaks. But I do one Monday through Friday, and then I take the weekend off. And then on Monday, my sorter comes in, sorts the entire previous week all in a day. It takes all day. It's a lot easier to get somebody to come in for one full day of work as opposed to asking them to come in for like an hour and a half, like 5 days. So they come in, they knock it all out on Monday. On Tuesday, we get all of the labels printed. And as the label's being printed, we'll DM you a picture from my Facebook Messenger. So you'll get a message from me with a pic of the label as the label's being printed. And then on the next day, on Wednesday, we drop it all off at the post office on my way in. So my way in today, I stopped at the post office, dropped off everything from last week, everything from Monday, Tuesday, today, tomorrow, and Friday. Will be part of that Monday through Friday that will, after the weekend, sort Monday, label Tuesday, drop off Wednesday. What else do I got? There's a number there at the bottom of the screen. If you text the word baseball to that number, 833-448-0185, that is how I let you guys know about breaks that are coming up, especially right now with the way Facebook notifications are. That's going to be the best way that I can let you guys know what's coming up. I push a text message out about 10 to 15 minutes before I post on Facebook with a preview showing exactly what I'm about to drop, all the team pricing, and the exact time that I'm going to post the break. When I say exact, today's was at, I believe today's was 4:05, I'm wanting to say. I think 4:05 p.m. is when it was scheduled for. At 4:04, I was on my phone waiting to hit the button, and the moment I hit 4:05 on my iPhone, I hit post. So you know the exact moment that we're posting the breaks. If there's a team that you like, you can see it before I drop. Make sure that you're in there as the break's being dropped. Just refresh the page at when the clock hits, and yeah, you should be able to get them quick. All right, I've chewed up enough time. Let's go ahead and get started, guys. Best of luck. I'm going to start with the retail boxes. I just picked these up today. After I stopped at the post office, I swung by my local card shop. Shout out to the Sports Room out here in Beaverton. They hooked us up, got us some good deals on a few boxes. Got a couple boxes of those Heritage High numbers. I got some Series 1 blasters, some Series 1 megas. Thick card counts in these, so we are going to kind of dump through them. But we'll see what we got. Tell you what, let's just first one of these I've jumped into, so I'm going to go ahead and just go through the pack. All the sleeve stuff, everything I'm just going to sleeve only. I'll do that after the break. If I'm top loading it, I'll do that as we go along. All right, we got Corey Seager with the, is it the Cactus? I don't know how short that is. Let's leave that up just in case. Let's see, base. I'm going to skim through all the base cards. I'll pull out the notable rookies. We'll sleeve and top load the notable rookies. Adrian Beltre, and then base insert Juan Soto, stars of the MLB. Stars of the MLB, Matt Chapman. Expecting a lot of base in these. Rhys Hoskins on that Cactus. Rafael Devers, Grapefruit. Stars of the MLB, Aaron Judge. What are we looking for in these? Retail exclusive hollow base. Heavy lumbers. All right. Like I said, first blaster I've opened. Stars the MLB, Ellie De La Cruz, second year insert. Acuna on the palm tree. Yeah, first two were cactus. That one's a palm. Ben Rice. Sleeve that one up. Trey Sweeney. Churio 35th. Stars the MLB. Shota, second year. Got Will Smith on the silver. And then Kobe Mayo Stars of the MLB rookie insert. Let's leave that one up. Let's leave them both up. Come on. Need some retail hits. That one is to 50. 15 out of 50. Nice. Brandon Lau on the gold. Looks like a gold palm. To 50 for the Rays. Who had him? Rays. Corey Geiger. So Brandon Lau gold to 50. Nice. We'll take that. We'll definitely take that one. That's a tough pull out of retail. 15 of 50. Nice. Rest of those. Reese Hines. Caldwell Hall, Roberto Clemente. Stars of the MLB, Tatis. Let's leave up Reese. All right, let's try that again. Number 2. Yeah, these are really, really inexpensive. These are a lot less expensive than the... I think these are like $30. So, don't really add much to the break, like $1 a spot. You get a little chase. Stars of the MLB, Corey Seager. Joey Cantillo, rookie. Cactus. Another Ben Rice. Looks like we get Ben Rice in like every box. Paul Skeens, 24 greatest hits. Stars of the MLB, James Wood, rookie insert. Let's leave that one up too. Yankees team card. Stars of the MLB, Rafi Devers. Guys, if y'all are just hopping in, I got a live fill up for Bowman Draft. So we got it at retail, $65 a spot. 10 spots, each spot good for 3 random teams. Lamonte Wade Jr. on the Cactus. If you want a spot in that one, just drop that spot number there in the chat. Rosarina, Gunnar Henderson. You'll hear me mention the live fill a bunch. It's just people hop in, people jump into the stream periodically. They hop in, they hop out. So I don't want to say it once at the beginning, and then if you miss it, you don't see it. So I'll try to not ramble on too much when I mention it, but I will mention it a few times. Christian Yelich, Stars of the MLB. Matt Vierling on the palm. J-Ram, all tops team. Stars of the MLB, Dylan Cruz. So we're getting all the rookies on the Stars of the MLB. Let's leave all those up later. All right, last pack's where we got the numbered on the last one. Not on this one, though. Brooks Lee will sleeve up. Yordan Alvarez on the silver. Stars of the MLB, Corbin Carroll. All right, and then here is the Mega Stick. Yeah, I picked the Mega up. I was like, whoo, that's heavy. that's a bunch of cards in this one. Tell you what, man, bang for your buck. We're going to do these a few at a time. Ooh. All right. Jace Young, rookie. Bobby Witt Cactus, stars of the MLB. Bobby Witt. Francisco Lindor, stars of the MLB, and then Red Sox on the silver. Hayden Birdsong, rookie insert. Stars of the MLB, Mookie Betts. I need one from him tonight. I got him and Volpe. Volpe wasn't looking too hot. Kobe Mayo, another one. Stars of the MLB, number 2 for him. Yeah, I put a little 2-legger down. It's the only thing I got left live. I haven't hit one in a minute. Volpe and Mookie, 5 to pay like 300. Call to the Hall, Hank Aaron Judge on the stars of MLB. Stars MLB, Matt Chapman. Come on, give me a hit. Jacob Wilson on the rookie insert. Juan Soto, stars of MLB. Stars Acuna. First base. Like I say, all 3 of those boxes at an average of like $2 a spot to the break. So not much to get to take some swings. Like I said, man, they do hit. Bryce Harper, all tops team. Skeens, stars of the MLB. Jacob Wilson, base rookie. Stars of MLB, Ohtani. Bryce Harper. Zach Neto on the silver. Mike Trout stars. Reese Hines rookie, and that's about it. All right. Nothing too crazy out of the mega. Ooh, my sorter's going to hate me for these. That's all right. All right, let's jump in. Oh, hang on, I still got 4 packs left. There's more. I looked at the stack. I was like, surely that's it. Nope. Hang on. Not done yet. Hold on. Bonus time. Let's see. We got a first pitch for the Giants. For Masonori. We'll take that. Top load that in a second. Shota. And what do we got? That is to 99. Gavin Sheets. So the vintage stock to 99. Closer special there for the Sox. 39 out of 99. And then a rainbow Brandon Nimmo, no number. Ellie De La Cruz, stars of the MLB. Arenado, stars. Another Ben Rice. Like I said, it made every box. That's how I should have known we weren't done yet. Brooks Lee. Eugenio Suarez is to 2025. 1451 out of 2025. He's had a hot start. J. Ram. And Dylan Cruz, the base rookie. We'll top load that one. That was the best part of the box. About to leave it off. All right, for those just hopping in, we do have a live fill that's up. Bowman Draft, it is currently retailing on Blowout and Steel City at $6.50. Taking that $6.50 and cutting it 10 ways. $65 a spot. Selling this one at retail. $65 a spot gets you 3 random teams in a box of 2024 Bowman Draft. That's the 3 auto box. If you want to grab a spot in that one, just drop the number in the chat. 2 and 5 are down. The rest are still open. If it doesn't end up filling, you don't need to send. Hold off sending payment until we verify that that is actually going to close. So if it don't go, don't worry about sending. No harm, no foul. We tried. There we go. That was the best part of that box. And James Hargis grabbing spot 7 in the live. You got it, bud. Seven to James. All right, now let's grab Heritage. So the newer release, we didn't get any of this on release day. I didn't really go in there looking for it, but he gave me a good price on a couple boxes. So I was like, you know what? We'll give it a shot. We'll see how it goes. Heritage high number. So 1 hit per box. Cardinals getting the oversized Goldie. Still is a card. So Cardinals were Lee Saniga. Lee, I'm going to assume you want it. If you don't, let me know. I'll figure out something else to do with it. If I don't hear from you, I'm going to assume that you want it. But yeah, I got to play with the box a little bit to get it to ship. So if it's something that you don't need, let me know. All right. There we go. Best of luck, guys. Again, we do have an open football break over in the NFL group as well. Here, you guys can see that, right? We're going to do these same deal, a couple stacks at a time. Yeah, I think I've got like, I don't know, 13 teams left in football. Sounds right. I think the Patriots are there. The Bears are there. Handful of others. Tell you what, there's no joke on these wrappers. Jeez. Imagine doing a case of these. All right, Yanir Diaz, Ryan Jeffers, Royce Lewis, Blanco rookie, Jason Foley. On the mini, Johnny Pereda. Mini card, a little smaller. Bo Naylor, Cody Bellinger, Irving Lopez, Michael Kopech, 24 rookie outfielders. Calvin Biggio on the rookie outfielders will go. Might have to. We go left to right or top to bottom. So I would say, should be top left then because we go left to right and top to bottom. So that'll go Reds. If it's numbered or autoed, anything other than base, we'll random it between them. But Calvin Biggio, Hire Camargo, Cade Marlowe. That's to $6.99. 78 out of $6.99. Marlowe rookie on the chrome. The backs being glossed are nice. Those do look good. Now and then Tatis, Nick Gordon, Darnod, Helsley, Matsui, Jared Jones, Robbie Ray, Jorge Barosa, Parker Meadows on the auto. There we go, Tigers. On card, Parker Meadows rookie auto. Good, Detroit. Morgan Hill. Real one auto. Real one auto. Parker Meadows is unnumbered, but we'll still take it. Rosario, Anderson, Fraley, Paez, Justin Verlander, Soriano, JD Martinez, Campbell, Sawyer Gibson Long on the blue. I believe that's hobby only. Says white border. Looks blue to me. It does say white border on the back. That's weird. Okay. Gibson Long. Ozuna, Luis Gil, Joey Ortiz, Josh Smith, Nick Martinez, Kyle McCann, Jung-Hoo Lee, Sawyer Gibson Long. Whit Merrifield's to 225 on the silver. 73 out of 225. Garrett Cole on the Cy Young Award winner. That is a really cool looking insert. That's a really cool looking insert. I like that a lot. Drew Millis, Jerickson Profar, Tristan Gray, Austin Hayes, 24 rookie pitchers. So Cubs have the majority on that one. They're left side. Quinn Priester, I guess it's not really the majority. It's half and half. Actually, Rockies are half as well. But again, top left. Left to right, top down. In this case, both Cubs. Priester, 24 rookie pitchers. That will go to Brewers. Quinn Priester, Jackson Holiday rookie. Andrew Vaughn, Forrest Whitley, Jorge Soler. Real quick, had a couple teams just go down in football. Falcons and Panthers, both off the board. Let me just update that real fast. Yeah, if anybody's interested in that football break, I've still got the Bears, Cowboys, Packers, Raiders, Dolphins, Patriots, Giants, Jets, Niners, Seahawks, and Titans. I think it's 11 left, if I'm not mistaken. Here is the... Yep, that's right, Marvel. You got it. There's the link for that one. Again, just if anyone's interested... If you need approval into the football group, let me know. I'll get you approved. Here, let me top load a few of these. All right, so Parker Meadows on the auto. Marlowe to $6.99. Holiday. Whit Merrifield, silver to $2.25. And then the white border with the blue border. Not sure. Like I said, it looks blue to me, but it's got white border on the back. Sawyer Gibson Long, also Tigers. And then real quick, let me just skim the backs of these, double check, make sure. Sometimes those image variations are, or not image variations, but the short prints are really hard to spot. So there's a little spot right on the back, just above the checklist number, where if it is something different, it'll say it there. Image or color or whatever. Like that one. White border. Quinn Priester was different. That was short print. Like I said, it does say white border, but again, it looks awful green to me. That is a short print. They do use the term short print a little loosely in Heritage. There's usually like 1 to 2, like there's usually a couple per box. There's 2 already just in the first stack. Red Sox. I only picked up 2 boxes of these, so I've got another one for another break. You guys let me know if you all want me to go get more. They are pretty inexpensive. They're like sub $200 boxes. There's not many of those out there right now. It is very difficult to get our hands on wax right now, so it seems like everything is just priced really high right now. So a $200 box is nice to work in. It opens up some budget to put some nicer boxes in there with it. Was able to put draft and finest into this break. All right, here we go. Winslow Perez, Austin Hedges, Jack Leiter, Christopher Morel, Brandon Pfaadt. Now that looks like a white border to me. And it does say white border on the back. That's white. So Diamondbacks, Thomas Harper. Cam Eden, Showtime rookie. Jackson Merrill rookie. Trevor Story, Gavin Stone, Joe Musgrove, Kyle Manzardo rookie, Jesse Winker. The Fred Lynn files. Victor Medeiros rookie. Paul Sewald, TJ Hopkins rookie, Adam Duvall, Corbin Burns, Kaiwei Tang, Eric Fetty on the black. That's to 75. Jason Foley. Tigers again. 34 out of 75. Detroit all over this box. Morgan Hill on the black. See, the chromes do look really nice. Zach Little, Connor Wong, Sean Manaea, Trey Lipscomb, Ezekiel Duran, Hunter Renfroe, Yoendrys Gomez, Reese Hoskins, Blaze Alexander, Jordan Beck on a blue border that they're going to call white on the back. Rookie pitchers, Trevor Rogers, Blake Walston taking that rookie pitchers, Chaz McCormick, Jordan Montgomery, Victor Scott, Aaron Nola, Connor Kaiser. Calvin Biggio is to $6.99. Dodgers. That is 91 out of 699. Ronnie Mauricio, rookie performers insert. DeJong, Pepio, Lane Thomas, Alex Bregman, Matt Waldron, Aroldis Chapman, Kyle Hurt, Chaz McCormick, Tanner Scott, Luis Rengifo, Jake Bowers, Jonathan Clace. It's a softer stock, so I do want to slit some of these corners. I don't want to jam the edge of a corner, putting it into the sleeve. Just takes an extra second. Brandon Pfaadt, white border. Jordan Beck for the Rockies on the blue. To 75, Foley. Yeah, for sure. Keep them coming. Biggio to $6.99. And here, we'll just keep them sleeved. The base rookies, Showtime and Jackson Merrill. One more time. Let me just double check, see if I missed any. A lot of times there'll be like an image variation on there that it's easy to miss. We'll switch up the colors. Something little. Like that one. McCormick. White border. Oh, same deal on the green. Chas McCormick. Houston. That's a short print. Calling BS on this short print thing. That's a bunch of them already. Feels more like a parallel, doesn't it? What up, MLP? I don't play with these wrappers. All right. Here we go. Back in it. Tyler O'Neill, Cade Smith rookie, Yariel Rodriguez, Daryl Hernandez, Ryan Fernandez, Yamamoto rookie. I'm just going to sleeve that after. Robert Gasser, Rosale Iglesias, James Paxton, Randy Rodriguez, Luis Arias, Mitch Hanger, David Fry, now and then, Jordan Alvarez, Shaylin Galiers, Andre Lipschitz, Marcus Stroman, Keaton Wynn, Eddie Rosario, Mitchell Parker, J.D. Davis. 24 rookie infielders will go to the Tigers with Colt Keith. Johnny Peretta, rookie. Jake Cronenworth, Alexander Canario, Logan Gilbert, Brandon Walter, Grayson Rodriguez, Jose Siri, Bailey Ober, John Bertie, Paul Sewald on the blue border. Jock Peterson, Willie Castro, Matt Carpenter, Anthony Molina, rookie. Tyler Glasnow, Jacob Amaya, Frankie Montas, Austin Shenton, Dodgers Dingers, Ramon Laureano, Ranger Suarez, Isaac Paredes. 24 rookie pitchers to go to the Giants. Got 3 out. Oh, got them all. It's all Giants. Eduardo Rodriguez, Connor Phillips, Vlad, Tyler Cropley, Clayton Beater, Michael Bush, Logan O'Hoppe, Rowdy Tellez, and Cole Winn. I think next box I am going to skim them instead of read them all off. We'll finish this one up though. One stack to go. All right, looks like we got them all in this one. Just with the one, the blue that they call white. All right, last quarter. You're just hopping in. I got draft on the live fill. We're 3 spots down in that one. $65 a spot. It's a $650 box. It's $650 on Blowout and Steel City right now. Just took retail, cut it by 10. So triple random. Each spot gets you 3 random teams. $65 a spot. If it doesn't go, you don't need to send. You're claiming a spot, but don't send unless it actually closes. If it don't close, you don't send it. That way I don't have to refund it. Wilson Contreras, Mikael Garcia, Kevin Pillar, Gavin Sheets, Vidal Brujan, Graham Pauley, Evan Phillips, Kevin Ginkel, Eliuris Montero, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, Nasim Nunez, rookie Harrison Bader, Garrett Crochet, Diamondbacks, all D-backs, Logan Porter, Blake Snell, Michael Lorenzen, Wyatt Langford, rookie will sleeve, Kenton Maeda, Jackson Rutledge, Fernando Tatis, Alec Marsh, Pedro Pajes, Jordan Balazovic, Josh Bell, Darius Vines, Josh Hader, Landon Knack, Anthony Veneziano, Tyler Black, Jackson Churio, rookie, TJ Hopkins on the blue that they're going to call white. 24 rookie pitchers, I'll go Nats. Ronaldo Lopez, Oliver Dunn, rookie. Dylan Cease, Matt Sauer, rookie. Teoscar Hernandez, Orion Kerkering. Brenton Doyle's to 699, 591 out of 699 for the Rocks. Bob Gibson on the Enshrined into Cooperstown. Nick Nastrini, Randy Arozarena. Rookie pitchers, that'll go KC. It's 3/4 KC. Jack Flaherty. Marlins taking the 24 rookie pitchers. Justin Turner, Carlos Santana, Chris Sale, Jordan Beck, rookie, Tanner Houck, Christian Scott, Brandon Pfaadt, and Nick Martini. One last double check. All right, there's all the base from this one. Between this and the retail, we got a bunch of cards in this break. All right. There's the Doyle to 699. And the Hopkins blue border. 3 on draft. Let's see. 3's open. You got it, Morgan. Get you right now. All right, we're up to 4. Looking good. All right. Let me just see. So yeah, we had the 1 white, the 2 green, 4 blues, 3 to 699, 1 to 225, and 1 to 75, plus the auto. Oh, hang on, one more was to 699. So 4 to 699. All right. And the oversized. Let's tell you what. Let's hit the light boxes. Jet Collection lights. My last 2, just kind of break supplements. I'm gonna see if I can get another batch of these in. Like I said, these have been fun. They really add, again, very little to the overall cost of the break. So let's see if I can get another, maybe a small batch put together. What do we got? One is for the Red Sox, Ceddanne Rafaela auto, 131 out of 249. Who had the Sox? They were up late. Paul Miller. Paul Miller with the rookie ink for Ceddanne Rafaela. So 24 tier 1. We'll have 23 tier 1 in the break. Just notice the camera twitching. It's tweaking. There we go. All right, and my last light box. Like I said, pending a restock. Another raw. Ooh, that's a fun one. Matt Alexander. Radiating rookie, Shota Imanaga. Nothing wrong with that one. Shota radiating rookies. Let's go. Dude, we'll take that. That's a tough pull. It'll be just a little thick on the right side. Not crazy OC, but would, I don't know, maybe enough to pass PSA's old centering. New centering might be a little tougher. We'll take it, though. Nice one. All right, let's do Inception. One of these days, I'm going to be like not thinking. I'm going to flip the wrong hand, toss the cards. I hope it doesn't happen, but all right. Francisco Alvarez, rookie. Jonathan India. Steven Strasburg. Yuri Perez. We got an extra card in here. I'm hoping it's usually when we get an extra, it's an extra auto. Jose Ramirez, unnumbered green for the Guardians. Another unnumbered green, Clayton Kershaw for the Dodgers. And then I'm guessing we're going to get 2 autos here. Usually when there's an extra in Inception, it's an extra hit. Let's see, first up's to 125. 70 out of 125. Josh Smith, Rangers rookie. Rookie auto going to Paul Miller and the Rangers to 125. It's going to be a silver signings. I think it is. How about a little closer magic? 1 of 99. Dylan Cease, White Sox auto. Silver signings auto. That was the closer. White Sox, Thomas Harper. Getting a little closer mojo. First on the print run. 1 of 99. Nice hit, dude. White Sox were last off the board. Yeah, it's not a bad card. And it's extra. Love the bonuses. Usually the bonus hit is the silver signings. Take that all day. Corey wants a bomb drop. I thought about doing a bomb drop for that one. I can drop a nuke on that one. Here you go. We'll drop one for C's. On the bonus. I was considering it anyway. All right. Tier 1. Schedule for 3. It's another one we oftentimes get extras on. And this, I think, is going to be one of those times. Looks like maybe an extra patch. I got 2 thick ones, and I already know that's an auto up front. First up, Valdez is to 400. 199 out of 400 for the Stros. Single color patch. That is not for any specific. Framber Valdez to 400 for the Stros. Houston, Ed Miller. And then should be an extra patch. What do we got? Peraza to 400. 338 out of 400 for the Yankees rookie. Oswald Peraza, single color or 2 color with the pinstripe there. Also going to be not from any specific. Not from any specific. So Yankees getting the, I don't know which one's the extra, but 2 patches to 400. We'll take an extra patch. Like I said, I ain't mad at extra. White Sox not done. C's not done. 215 out of 299. We got Dylan C's in the last one, right? Yeah, that's what I thought. Second straight box with the Dylan C's auto. 215 out of 299. Closer mojo working hard. Followed by Green, Sean Green to 299, 104 out of 299. And that is Dodgers. Okay, just checking. Sean Green auto, 104 out of 299. Let me top load all 4 of these. You know what? I'm going to put that a little thicker. That is not wanting to go. Framber Valdez. Oswald Peraza. Sean Green. Dylan C's. All right. Let's do finest first. We'll finish with draft. I can usually sweat the autos down. Not always, but usually. So we'll see if we can sweat those down. Finest a little tougher. All right. For now, I've got one more box of finest after this, so I'm getting low on these as well. We cranked up. Dude, we did a bunch of live fills. We did like 3 rounds of live fills on Friday. We had some really, really good boxes. We pulled a super fractor. We had some good autos. We had a Jackson Holiday auto. We did well. So we can keep it rolling. Andres Jimenez, Christopher Morel, Sal Frelick rookie, Evan Carter rookie. Sal Frelick on the rare. We'll sleeve that one up. Gabriel Moreno to 325, 007 out of 325. Got the bond. Matt Olson, checkered rare. McCutcheon, baseball's finest blue. And then I think this is the auto. It's gold to 50. We got the Altuve uncommon. And 45 out of 50. Orion Kerkering, Phillies, getting the rookie auto gold. Fills were Mark. Welcome, bud. Kerkering to 50 auto. There we go. All right. First pack, one of our 2 autos. Yuri Perez, Yamamoto, base rookie. Curtis Mead, rookie. Brian Reynolds, Zach Geloff, rookie. Alexander Canario to 99, 14 out of 99. Purple checker, rookie. Ryan Mountcastle, checker. Mason Wynn, future so bright. Pete Crow Armstrong on the arrivals die cut. Yohan Moncada, uncommon. Carlos Correa, Josh Young. Justin Foscue, Noel Marte, Ozzy Albies, Noel Marte refractor, Ezekiel Tovar on the checker. Finest rookies, Marco Luciano. Future So Bright, blue to 99. Color match, 60 out of 99. Francisco Alvarez from Mets. And then Yoshida uncommon. So Mets getting the color match. That was George. Rosarina, Mackenzie Gore, Jeff McNeil, Luis Arias, Will Smith. Orange, Ha-Seong Kim to 15 on the rare. 2 out of 15. Let me drop one for the color. Padres. Nice low number to 15. Tough pull. Yanir Diaz to 250, 47 out of 250. Evan Carter, baseball's finest blue. Ellie De La Cruz on the die cut. And then Colton Cowser, uncommon. Here we go. Warming up. Guys, be sure if you haven't done so already, if you look there at the bottom of the screen, text the word baseball to that number at the bottom, 833-448-0185. It'll opt you into my text messenger list. I push out a text message to anyone who wants to get it about 10 to 15 minutes before I post breaks with a preview, including all of the pricing and the exact time that I'm going to post. Facebook has been really, really rough on notifications lately. Like they have not been delivering the notifications. I'm getting notifications. I'm sure you guys are seeing it too. But I get notifications sometimes like 3 or 4 hours after they send. Sometimes it's 20 minutes. Sometimes it's hours. But either way, it's making it very, very tough for people to see the breaks. So yeah, make sure you're getting those texts because that is how I let you guys know what's coming. Riley Green, Rafael Devers, Reed Detmers, Jordan Lawler, Lourdes Gurriel, Ozzy Albies, refractor, Colton Cowser, checker. Finest timelines, Koufax. Now Willie Mays. Future So Bright, refractor, Bobby Witt, and then Charlie Blackmon, uncommon. So should have an auto in this last one. Eloy Jimenez, Bobby Witt, Aaron Judge, Fernando Tatis, Evan Carter, rookie on the rare. Just leave that one up. Francisco Lindor, another color match to 150. 54 out of 150. Color match blue for the Mets. Sean Murphy, checker. Vlad, Future So Bright. Uncommon, Corbin Carroll. And then the auto on a blue to 99. 51 out of 99. Jacob Amaya. Amaya auto going to Fish. Who had the Marlins? Marlins, Randy Hahn. Blue Amaya auto to 99. It's a bad top loader. Yeah, we'll have a little bend in it. Lindor. All right. Last box is a big one. Bowman Draft. Like I said, these are up to $650 right now on Blowout. I got another box back here for the live fill. I'm just going to put that up there. Actually, here, let's put that there. That's better. All right. Spot 4 on the live field. You guys see That puts us halfway, guys. Usually when it gets halfway, it gets there. Again, no need to send yet. Let's make sure it's going to go. Like I was saying before, it's the box is retailing at $6.50. Blowout and Steel City both have it at $6.50 right now. Checked right before we went live. Just make sure I was up to date. Took that $6.50, divided it by 10, got to $65 a spot. Triple random. Each spot good for 3 randomly assigned teams. And like I said, selling that one at retail. The base paper, just like in the main break, the base paper is being auctioned off. So I've got a note back here. High bid for all base paper. I'm going to open the bidding at $10. I'm going to have to ship it in a box instead of a mailer, so it costs a little more to ship anyway. So it automatically bumps you up into the box shipping. So I can't ship it for less than that. So $10 is just going to be the opening bid. If it doesn't go for 10, we'll roll it over into the next one. 10 on base paper. There we go. We got a bid. Randy. And I will go through and dig out the Bazanas, the Cagliones, and the Cam Smiths. All 3 of those I'll pull out and top load those for just as a convenience to whoever ends up taking the paper spot. All right, good luck, guys. Again, I'm just going to skim the base. Show you if there's someone you're looking for, you can keep an eye out. I'm just going to pull out those 3 guys. I can't really keep an eye out for more than that. I'm pushing it at 3. Josh Karen first. Grade the orange? Absolutely. For sure, bud. Here, I'll tell you guys about that here in 1 second. All right, Karen first. Randall Diaz first. Brian Holiday first. Ethan Schiefelbein first. Ethan Anderson first. Chris Cortez first. Braylon Dowdy first. In tune is backwards for no reason. Braden Montgomery in tune, just backwards for the fun of it. Refractors, Dante Nori first and Pablo Guerrero. I'm going to sleeve all these refractors later. Got a big sleeve stack going over here. Yeah, so guys, any card that we pull in the break, if you guys want to have graded, I do break live from the Rare Edition warehouse. Rare Edition is a grading company out here in Beaverton, Oregon. They have these really, really nice slabs. They're the slabs that have the Gorilla Glass on both sides, so it feels like you're holding an iPhone. There's a contactless NFC chip that's built in that when you put your phone up to it, it'll pull up a video file that you upload. You can change it, you manage it. They're a little pricier because they're nicer. They're $39, but the turnaround time's fast. It's like a week turnaround time. So when you factor that in, it's actually not bad. It's priced pretty well compared to PSA when you factor in the quick turnaround. But where I sell most of is these raw card reviews. So these raw card reviews, these are $9 next day grading. So instead of using the cheap flimsy card saver like BGS uses, they use an actual one touch with the sleeve inside, a tamper-proof label, and a full-blown grade. So anything that you guys pull from the breaks, if you want to have it raw card review, just let me know. Hey, I want to RCR that one. I want to grade that one. Just tell me which one you want, just like Mark did. So what I'll do is I'll put a post-it note here. RCR, raw card review, for Mark. I'll put that on there, and then when I leave here tonight, I'll leave that on the grader's desk. When I come in tomorrow morning, it's going to be sitting one of these one touches, just ready to go. I will send Mark a picture of the grade, let him know how it did. All you have to do is just shoot over $9 to the same place you paid your break spot. I'll take care of the rest. No paperwork. I'll do all the legwork. So if you have anything that you pull in the break you want to have graded, just let me know. The only exception is they can't do it thicker than like a thick 130. So those 2 patch cards were the only ones. Was it Framber Valdez and who was the other patch? And Oswald Peraza. Those 2 patch cards are a little thick. The companies that make the one touches, the ones that do the sleeve inside, that are they only go up to 130. There are companies that make them thicker, but they put this little nub on the top, like a grip to open it up with, and when they put the label over it, it causes a problem, so they can't really use those. At least that's what the case was when they stocked up on the however many they got. They got a lot, like 10,000 of them or something like that. Cam Smith, first Bowman. We'll top load that one. Jack Caglione, first. So those, again, those are for the base paper. Eddie Reidner's first. Carter Matheson first. Nate Dom first. Luke Holman first. Griffin Burkholder first. Jonathan Santucci first. Kellen Lindsey first. Let's leave that one. Ryan Waldschmidt Plasma. Aaron Parker first refractor. Darniche Valdez refractor. It's a cool service that we get to offer. To be honest, it's a big part of the reason I moved out here. I mean, I moved out here from Murfreesboro, Tennessee, just outside of Nashville, and that was a big part of the reason why was to be able to offer that during the live fills. Having the retail space to work out of, the warehouse space, having a support staff that can be here to receive packages, and that all is really great too. But honestly, like that was a big part of it. So. Blake Larson first, Carter Holton first, Boston Bateman first, Ryan Waldschmidt first, Cam Smith first chrome, there we go Cubbies, Jack Caglione first chrome, there we go Royals, Davison De Los Santos purple to 250, that's 80 out of 250 for the Marlins, Cam Caminiti on the draft insert, Chase Burns first chrome refractor, there we go Reds, second overall pick, Bryce Eldridge refractor. If he wasn't a pitcher, he would have got held back for Bowman baseball. Chase Burns. From chat, not too far, man. About 100 miles up the road. 100 miles down 24. From 80 to like 180, right? Yeah, we lived off exit 80. I think chat was like exit 180, so it was like right at 100. I'm pretty sure that's gonna. I don't think that's damage. I think you can just take like a dry microfiber and clean that up, but just a little scuff on the front of that cam. Fish in the burrow. What up, Tony? I was talking with my parents. I'm going to try to visit this summer. I may take a little time off to go back and visit the family. I haven't seen them since we moved out. I should say I met them down in Destin for a week last year, but only because we had prepaid the trip. I am not going to be doing that this year, so I'm going to try to make it out to Murfreesboro at some point. And if I make it out there, I'm going to try to see. I want to go to Grand Slam. See the new shop. Connor Foley first. Tyron Lorenzo, Camilo Diaz, Ashedri Vargas, Brandon Sproat, Zach Veen, Harry Ford, Walker Jenkins, Lunar, Trey Yasavage first refractor, Adolfo Sanchez refractor. I'm going to top load Yasavage, one of the better pitchers drafted. We'll top load his refractor. Tony got a big package to go out today, bud. We UPS'd that one. I'm sure you saw that on the text, but yeah, your UPS package got dropped off about 4 hours ago. Tony hit a monster in the last football break we did, and it was out of a blaster. Ryan Johnson to 499, 223 out of 499s going to the Angels. Brooks Auger first, Vladdy Guerrero, Ethan Salas, Matt Shaw, Luis Baez, Alexander Albertus, yellow, Tigers, Lorenzo to 75. Tigers just not done yet. 41 out of 75 on the Canary yellow. In tune, Bazana, another one backwards for no reason. We will sleeve Bazana though. AJ Causey first refractor, Ryan Harvey first refractor. Yeah, we pulled Tony we pulled him a downtown out of a 23 optic blaster, and it was a good one. CJ Stroud, top dog. It's funny, man. We had like, I think there were 2 pink parallel blasters back there, and I've been opening purples. I just go back there and grab one. They're the exact same. There's no difference to them. But I guess we must have had like a big initial batch of purple, and at some point we had some pinks come in, and the one I grabbed for that break just happened to be the pinks. It was the very first. It was the very first box we opened that were pink parallels, and had that waiting in it. That was fun. Not only that, we raw card reviewed it. One of the graders was still here at the time. Raw card reviewed it, and it gemmed. Got a dime. Aiden Smith, Curly Marta, Darniche Valdez, Ryan Harvey first, Luke Keyshaw, Walker Jenkins, Pablo Guerrero, Jack Caglione on the plasma, Gage Miller first refractor, Joswell Lugo refractor. All right, I don't know if the auto is going to be in row 3 or row 4. It'll be the same in all 3, but 50-50 here. I think that's the auto. Max Clark, Walker Martin, Johnny Farmello, Nate Knowles first, Jackson Wentworth first, Adriel Radney, Josu DePaula. Actually, no. It's another backwards in tune, Max Clark. Peyton Toll, first refractor, Gage Zeal, first refractor. I can't remember which one I did. I think I did the bottom, right? Kyle Teal. I don't know why I'm reading paper. Skipping. Wasn't thinking. Bryce Rayner. There's Bazana. So we got one of each. See if we get any extras. Ty Pete, Yohendry Vargas, Kyle Teal, Francisco Valorio, Giovanni Rodriguez, Parker Smith first, Brandon Sproat Sky Blue, Christian Moore Plasma, Levi Sterling first refractor, Walker Jenkins refractor. Hit a CJ Stroud Mercury auto to 10 and an LCS finest break. Whew. That's nasty, man. It's fun being able to pull his autos. Dude, I can't wait till the football class is no longer fractured, where you got some guys with Panini, some guys with Topps. Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to those being all under one roof. Whether it's Panini or Topps, I don't care. It's just it's nice having them all together. It's terrible when they're all split up. Base paper, got one of each. Let's see if we can find any extras. I do really like Topps. Actually picked up a case of Topps Chrome Football today. I have to crack into that one. I got a couple boxes left in my original case. So, dude, the original case has been fire. It's been a good case. Adolfo Sanchez, Charlie Bielenson first, Gage Zeal first, Ryan Clifford, Brock Wilkin, Augustin Ramirez, Tyson Neighbors first. Our die cuts, Cam Caminiti, Braves. Ryan Campos first refractor, George Lombard refractor. Doesn't look damaged. A lot of times it's damaged right there on the hanger, but this one looks okay. But Topps being Topps, has the rookie logo on it. Of course. Got to get that rookie logo. Maximize it. There's another. That was Lorenzo. Well, give me some dupes. Griff O'Farrell first. Bryce Rayner first chrome for the Tigers. Hagen Smith first chrome for the Sox. Mike Sirota first. Carson DiMartini first. Rodney Green first. Looks like a blue on the auto. Charlie Bielenson first refractor. Christian Moore first refractor. There we go. Angels. That's your chaser. Mark Welshans. Christian Moore, where's he at? 8th overall. Plasma, Connor Griffin, and then the auto on color. Color match for the Blue Jays, Justin Gray, Cal Steven. 133 out of 150 on the blue. First Bowman auto for the Jays, color match. 2 CJs and the downtown, and we got Houston in this one, don't we? You got the Texans, didn't you? I'm positive that you did. I know you did. Christian Moore. Yeah, we're gonna have to get you another one. It's an optic mega in this next one, and I have not hit I don't think I've hit a downtown out of those optic megas in a while. It's a loose box. I haven't been working out of a case in that in a while. We got a batch of loose, just like the blaster was. Blaster was loose. Yeah, that's not a bad take, Lucas. Yeah, holding may not be a bad idea. The thing is, man, once the season starts, I mean, if he plays well, here's Christian Moore, another one for the paper. If he plays well, it's great. It goes up. If he doesn't, it's like, man, he had a rough year last year, and then if he doesn't start off well, yeah, it's a risk. First Bowman, Cam Caminiti. Ben Hess first. Tyson Lewis first. Billy Amick first. Cole Messina first. Woody Hayden first. Refractors, Aiden Smith. And Ivan Luciano first. Backwards in tune, Carson Benj. And the auto's a refractor auto for the Giants. Nice one. James Tibbs to $4.99. Let's drop one for that. Giants chaser. Tibbs was the 13th overall. James Tibbs the third. Going to Frisco. Getting their chaser. That is Lee. Nice hit, Lee. Got one more pack with one more auto. Guys, if you didn't see it earlier, I've got a live fill. We're halfway full in the live fill. We usually close when we get to the halfway point. The live fill is the same box we're cracking right now. Bowman Draft Jumbo 3 auto box. They are retailing right now on Blowout and Steel City at $6.50 a pop. I took that retail price of $6.50, cut it 10 ways, $65 per spot. Each spot good for 3 random teams. You can see there on the screen. I still have spots 1, 6, 8, 9, and 10 left. So if you want to grab a spot in that one, just drop the number in the chat. We'll get you added to the list. If it doesn't close, you don't need to send. Let's make sure it's going to close before you send anything. But yeah, I mean, you're getting a break at cost, at retail. That's tough to beat for online breaks. We buy everything wholesale. There's enough of a margin. We're good on the wholesale to retail margin, and we can sell it at retail. Lucas says, yeah, exactly. Was the rookie year a one-off, or was his second year the one-off? They got riddled with injuries, especially at receiver in that second year, though. Nico Collins was out a lot of the year. Stephon Diggs went down. Tank Dell, of course, he's still going to be down. I mean, they got beat up pretty good at receiver. They got Nico back, which was huge, but they were playing light at receiver all year. Theo Gillen first. Connor Griffin first. Top load that one. Carter Johnson first. Drew Beam first. Dakota Jordan first. Daniel Egan first. Refractors Luke Keyshaw and Bryce Cunningham first. Chase Burns on the draft insert. And then last auto is a base auto. It's the Padres. It's not a bad one. Cash Mayfield, first Bowman for pitchers. Not a bad one. Wish it would have been on color. Last call coming up on paper as well. I'll give you guys a recap of everything that we top loaded during the break. And we'll make last call on the paper and see if we can get these last few spots down for the live fill so we can run it. All right, so recap. If you guys want to grab a spot in the live fill, call them now. Let's see if we can get it moved. Like I said, we are at retail on that. Connor Griffin first, Chrome. Woody Hayden. Why did I didn't mean to top load that. Bryce Rayner first Chrome. Hagen Smith first Chrome. Christian Moore first refractor. Ryan Johnson to $4.99 on the paper. Tyron Lorenzo to $75 on the yellow. Trey Savage first refractor. Cam Smith first Chrome. Caglione first Chrome. Davison De Los Santos to $250 on the purple. Chase Burns first refractor. Francisco Lindor color match to $150. Yanier Diaz to $250. Arrivals Ellie De La Cruz die cut. Jordan. Francisco Alvarez to $99. Future So Bright blue color match. Alexander Canario to $99. Gabriel Moreno to $325. We had from Heritage. Yeah, sorted them nice and neat. Heritage, we had the white border Brandon Pfaadt. They're calling these white borders, but it looks green to me. Quinn Priester, Chaz McCormick, also calling these white, but they look blue to me. Sawyer Gibson Long, Jordan Beck, TJ Hopkins, and Paul Sewald. Calvin Biggio, Jackson Holiday on the base rookie. Calvin Biggio was to $6.99, as was Cade Marlowe and Brenton Doyle. To $225, Whit Merrifield, and then to $75, Jason Foley. You also had the first pitch going out for the Giants for Masanori. Dylan Cruz, base rookie. Eugenio Suarez to $20.25. Gavin Sheets, vintage stock to $99. Brandon Lau on the gold to $50 out of the blaster. Shota Imanaga, radiating rookies for the Cubs. That came out of the Jet Collection box. And then the hits, going to RCR, the Moore and Mayfield. You got it, Mark. So we'll RCR this one. Cash Mayfield, first Bowman auto. James Tibbs, first Bowman auto to $4.99. Cal Steven, first Bowman auto to $150. Jacob Amaya, auto to $99. Orion Kirkring, auto gold to $50. Oswald Peraza, patch to $400. Framber Valdez, patch to $400. Sean Green, auto to $299. Dylan Cease with a pair of autos to $299 from Tier 1. And then from Topps Inception on the Silver Signings, auto to $99. Josh Smith, auto to $125. Parker Meadows, on-card auto out of Heritage. Ceddanne Rafaela, auto to $249. See, Mark, when you said the more, Mark, you've got Angels. That would have been that Christian, or that, hold on. Which more was it? Sorry, real quick. I just want to pull up the Christian Moore, the refractor. Gotcha. Put those to the side. I'll update that here in a second. All right, base paper. We got a big stack here. Currently $10 the high bid. You're getting this whole stack, all of the base paper from the Bowman draft box. I went ahead and pulled and top loaded Bazana, Cam Smith, and Jack Caglione. So you got 3 hitters there. High bid is currently at $10. Does anybody else want to bid? Now's your last chance. I'm going to say sold here in just a second. Once I say sold, that is it. Can't sell it to anybody else. There's like a 5 to 7 second delay. If something comes in after that, I can't take it. So going once, going twice. Absolutely, Mark. Appreciate chopping in, bud. And we'll see if we can get these last few spots down for the live fill. If you're in that live fill, hang tight. Like I said, we're going to see if we can get it moving. All right, going once, going twice. And sold. Randy, yours, bud. $10. Goodbye. Not like adios goodbye, but nice purchase. right, so we said raw card review. And that was for Mark. All right, guys. Let's see if we can get it. $65 a spot, 5 spots left. Where are we at? I'm not going to keep everybody all night, so what I'm going to do is get these out the way first. I'm going to sleeve up my sleeve stack from the break, and if we don't have any movement on it by the time I'm done sleeving these, we'll go ahead and call it there. I do sleeve pretty quickly. This will not take very long. I forgot about the mini card we had. Tell you what, I'm going to top load that one. Just want it rolling around. There. Eight-year-old just got into collecting and declared the Tigers his favorite teams because he loves the animal. That's awesome. I'm glad they enjoyed it, Morgan. Yeah, my kids they're 9 and 6, and man, if there was a Dragons team, that it would be the same exact thing. So I completely understand that. Well, they did all right. Wow, we were able to hit for them. Got the one auto out of the Heritage box. Yeah, we do these. I do a break like this every day, Monday through Friday. I actually get a lot of people that reach out and thank us for keeping the breaks family friendly. Yeah, like I mean, I can't control what's in the chat, but yeah, we keep it pretty clean. The owner's an Air Force pilot and kind of walks the walk. Did Volpe ever hit anybody? You might know if he homered. If he didn't, my bet says the only one I had left. I haven't been able to hit anything these last couple days. It has been slim pickings. Guys, we really gonna get halfway there and not finish it? It's cool if we don't, but man, that's not common. There's those. And we'll cut these. What'd you guys think of the Heritage box? Is that one that I should try to get more of, or should I break this next one and be done with them? I'm not sure, man. I'm on the fence. It's a good price point. I do love the price point. RCR the Lau? You got it, bud. Matt says not a fan. I'd say I wasn't a fan of breaking it. I'm okay if we make that next one the last one. Sorry. Sorry, I was kind of gross. Didn't want to do that in the mic. I appreciate the feedback, man. Yeah, I could use more of that. I like knowing what you guys are thinking. What I may have to do is I may have to get off of the 10 box price point. it's just everything's gotten to be so expensive. It's gotten cut up. There's just not a lot of it out there, and so supply and demand, it just kind of drives the price up, and so it's hard for us to replace it. We price everything at market. We have to buy it at market, so we charge market. I mean, for me to keep 10 boxes in and keep the qualities high, I've got to either raise the overall prices of the break, which I'm trying to avoid doing. I like the price point that we're at. I want to try to keep it there. So in order to do that, I have to either put cheaper boxes in, or I could just cut the count down a little bit and just say, let's just do like 8-box breaks instead of 10-box breaks, and then not having to put those 2 extra boxes in. It goes a long way. So that may be what makes more sense. I don't know. We'll play with it. We'll try it both ways. Yeah, no, dude, that's what I want to hear, man. I promise you're not the only one thinking it. Well, like I said, I've only got one more. I just picked up 2 boxes. I really went in there to get some of the retail. I am almost out of retail boxes. The retail boxes I do like putting in the breaks because, like I said, those are inexpensive. But like the shop was all like, they're out of Topps Chrome, they're out of Bowman Chrome, they're out of Topps Chrome Update. The stuff that we usually break. I've got like 2 boxes left of each, and then I'm gonna be out. So I wanted to be able to reload that a little bit. And that's basically really what I was going in there for. And then I was like, yeah, let me grab a couple boxes of Heritage. He gave me a decent price on it. So like, I'll try them out. Well, let's see how they go. He told me he could sell me up to a case. I was like, let's see how these 2 do first. So yeah, we'll probably just make it those 2. Historically, I would typically not break Heritage, Series 1, Allen and Ginter. Like I usually would not put those in the breaks. Those like low cost, high card count boxes. There's just, like I said, there's not a lot of it out there. There's not a lot of product out there. I mean, I'm sure you guys probably see it, other places that you break. I mean, I kind of stay plugged in some of those other places as well. And like a lot of people just aren't lining as much right now because they just don't have it. So I'm glad that at least we're able to keep enough in stock that we can keep the breaks going. But yeah, it is getting tough. So we are desperately just ready for them to release some new product, man. Topps Chrome Black will be into this month. Tribute will be at the end of this month. I was able to pick up some 24 Tribute boxes as well, so I might be able to sprinkle in some 2-year mixers, see if we can make that work. What did I do? Put that down wrong. All right, guys, last call. I'm gonna cut it if I don't have any movement. All right. Well, guys, I appreciate y'all trying to get the live fill going. Like I said, just wasn't quite able to get there. Halfway. Usually when we get to halfway, it goes, but yeah, just didn't quite have enough steam to keep it moving. So I guess we will go ahead and call that there. My big thing, like, I don't want to punish people for taking spots. I don't want people to, like, if you claim a spot, it's like, man, now I got to sit here and wait on the stream for the next, however long. Like, I don't personally like getting into breaks on like not so much whatnot because of the auction, but like, TikTok is not for me. I don't want to come in and do a buy it now spot and then have to wait potentially hours for the break to close. So I'm trying not to give you guys that experience. If it goes, it goes. If it doesn't, it doesn't. So again, appreciate you guys hopping in. Sounds good, Lucas. Yep. Yeah, we'll be here, man. Every day, Monday through Friday, I'll have these breaks up. Make sure you're getting the text messages so you know when I'm posting. But yeah, other than that, guys, I'm going to go ahead and call it here. We'll see if we can finish filling football. Football is at, let me refresh. See if I've got any new spots down. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 spots left in football. So we're getting there. I don't know if it's going to go today, but it could. I'm ready if it does. So, all right, guys. Well, again, appreciate it. Thanks for hopping in. Congrats on everybody who got hits in this one, and we will look forward to catching you guys here on the next one. Take care, guys. Have a good night. Catch y'all tomorrow.